His question is, how big would a geodesic dome need to be diameter-wise to run an ADA compliant ramp parallel to the internal walls from the first story to the second?
I guess, sarcastically, I'll say a 74-foot diameter dome. But the reality is, yeah, depends on the wheelchair ramp specs that you want to use. You say ADA compliant. It used to be a 1 in 12 slope, 1 foot rise for 12-foot horizontal. The reality is they want to see 1 in 20. Now, can you get a wheelchair up in a 1 in 20 slope? Yes, you could. In a 1 in 12, you're going to work at it. And if your motorized wheelchair, maybe a 1 in 12 is what you want to do. But you're going to go, if you did an 8-foot ceiling with a 1-foot floor, you're going to go 9 feet. So now you've got basically 9 times 12, there it is, 108 lineal feet. So it's 4 feet wide is what you really need because you're going to be on a curve. And the curve will not follow the outside of the, this is a good case here, the outside of the dome wall. Because when you get up to this point on your dome, you can't be right at the edge of that because you don't have the headroom. You have to move that in, and it's going to move in about 3 to 4 feet to get the headroom. At that point, you need 6'8". Now, you're in a wheelchair. Does that matter? Probably not. It's a ramp, but it's still an access going to the top. And if your building inspector is really sticky, he's going to say, well, I still need headroom up there, even if you say you're going to be in a wheelchair. Other people are going to walk up there and then have to bend over to get around that dome curve at the top. You're going to eat up a lot of space. That stair is going to go down all the way around. It's 108 feet long. If you did a 33-foot diameter dome, the circumference of your dome is 100 feet. You now wrapped that dome in a ramp. You blocked maybe your best view with a ramp. If you tried to do a 1 in 20 slope, you eat up the whole inside of your dome, and you probably came back on itself to try to do 1 in 20. Right. I think a cheaper alternative is to do a 1-story elevator. They're relatively inexpensive. You're going to spend lots of dollars to put the ramp in, eat up all this interior space, when you could do an elevator, and maybe that elevator is going to be $10,000, $12,000, $14,000. It's very simple. We've done them. There's some really nice ones out there. They're $40,000, $50,000, but you can get the basic elevator. And if you're planning for the future, like the previous person was saying, and wants to be able to live in this dome, we've done, here's your main floor closet, here's your upper floor closet, and it's a 4-foot, 3.5 to 4 foot square. And eventually, you then put an elevator into it. But right now, for the time when you can get around and climb stairs, it's just a closet space.
Okay.